right, out the door, Jed's excited.
You ready for some football?
Oh, God. This next month and a half is always the longest period of time. I'm glad we're starting it, but I'm just ready for the season to get started.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Hey, let's check out the view from our sunrise, get ourselves distracted a little bit, get ourselves a good sunrise out there. Some beautiful colors on the horizon here this morning. Sun coming up. Really nice out here this morning. Some 60s around the metro. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. But there may be a stray shower here in central Oklahoma. Partly cloudy skies to start the day. And 71. Another hot one today. We'll be back up in the 90s today. Should climb it back in the middle to upper 90s here coming up for your afternoon. Yesterday, really not a bad day across central north parts of Oklahoma. It was hot, but not as hot as it's been here recently. 90 in Alva. 94 in OKC. You go south of I-40, there were a lot more 100s along the Red River, with some areas there about 102, 103, close to 104 right there along the red. Right now, we're watching a few little light showers popping up. These are kind of moving southeast, but as you can see, they're kind of few and far between, and they really are showing signs of weakening. If you get underneath one of these will probably just create a little dampness, maybe a few sprinkles on your windshield. Could make the roadway just a bit damp for a while, but it won't last long. That's what we're dealing with here in the metro. A little heavier up here in the northwest part of the state. A few thunderstorms going on near the Fargo area, south down between Arnett, over close to Vici. So a few little thunderstorms there, heavy rain, a little lightning. Could get some small hail out of these. They track southeastward through Woodward, Ellis, down into parts of Dewey County. The overall view shows kind of a widely broken line from northwest Oklahoma near the metro, down here in southeast Oklahoma, a few little sprinkles down that way here starting off this morning. So there may be a stray shower out the door this morning, but if you get something, it's going to be spotty in nature, and the chances of rainfall really for the most part is low. Most of it, I think, will stay dry, and if you get rain, you'll be like, was that rain? And then it's gone. That's the kind of rain we're dealing with right now. 75, east, northeast winds at 8. Check out some of these temps here in central Oklahoma. Bristow up near Keystone Lake, 61 right now. Stillwater, you're 65. 66 in Kingfisher and 67 in El Reno. So we had a cold front come through last 24 hours, and that's bringing a little bit of relief. Northeast winds do continue really pleasant here starting off this morning. Temperatures will rebound into the 70s here as we go toward 9 o'clock this morning. 80s by 11. 1 o'clock temp, 91. We'll climb it into the 90s and get up to 97 by 4 or 5 o'clock today. 60s and 70s around, some low 60s, and there are a few spots up near Nowata in northeast Oklahoma. They're talking about 60 right now. So really pleasant temperatures in northern parts of the state. A few of those are low 60s here this morning. Well, the heat dome has shifted back out toward west, and as you see there, it's going to kind of motion back and forth to Oklahoma. So when it kind of rolls our way, temperatures will heat back up. As it starts to move back to the west, temperatures will try to come down a little bit, and it comes back our way, and that's when that heat really starts to build, and that expected to be the case. We go toward the middle to the latter part of next week. Afternoon temperatures today, mid-90s, right near 100. More low 100s in the south, and tomorrow we'll heat it up even more. See that purple? That covers really much of central and west Oklahoma, and we're going to start this pattern where we get up around 100, and it's going to be tough to turn off. We can be in the upper 90s, and I think that'll really be about it. The story, sweltering during the afternoons. We'll have the temperature up around 100 to about 105 during the next 9 days. Throw in that humidity, which there will be some. Heat index, many of those days will be 105 to 110. That's that heat advisory type weather. So if you got to be outside, definitely find a way to keep yourself cool because the heat's going to build. Hottest days will be next Tuesday and Wednesday. And again, record highs are 109 both of those days. We'll be just under that, but still 104, 105.